Hi, how are you? Welcome to the channel. We're going to talk about a way to get your credit score to go up that you may, fall a little bit of a victim to. Here's what we're going to talk about. Collection accounts or derogatory accounts, specifically collections though, on your credit report. Now, just because you have a collection doesn't mean that you're a person who doesn't pay their bills. And you say, well, how is that even possible? You mean to tell me you've never had a situation where you still owed $10 on an account and you didn't realize it? And then they send you to collection and you're getting a call from some weird spam number on your cell phone and you have no idea what they're talking about. And you realize you owe $12.83. Or I've had people before who have perfect credit, 20 years worth of great credit. And then they get in a pissing match with Verizon or T-Mobile and they decide, you know what, screw you. I'm not going to pay you. And what do? They just go in there and hit you with a collection and put it on your credit report. So all these things do happen. And whether it's a person who has a tendency to always pay their bills or somebody with perfect credit history, other than this one particular item. So here's the trick though. Once that collection is on your credit report, that thing's going to hurt you. That is going to bring down your score. It is going to cause problems for you. It is going to, if you were going to be 760, maybe you're a 710. If you were a 680, maybe you're a 605 now. It depends. And it depends on the severity of it, the amount of it, how long it's been there, if it's only one or if it's multiples, but it will impact your score. So people say all the time, it's okay. It's only $100. I'm trying to buy a house. Fine. I'll pay the collection off. My score will go up. That's not always true because the item is still derogatory on your credit. Think about this for a second. Like, use your head. If you pay a collection off, great, balance is zero. The history of the negativity still exists on your credit report. So here's what you do. If you are getting a collection or have a collection, then the company calls you, you get blindsided, you get something in the mail, whatever the case may be, you get an email, something. You call them up and you say, hey, I had no idea. Even if you had an idea, just be nice, just play nice, be buddy buddy with them. Hey, I had no idea. I don't know what happened. I thought this was cleared. You could see in the rest of my credit report if you have access to it. I'm clean. I haven't had anything happen in 5 years, whatever the case is. You're just trying to build your case, build your story. Then you say, look, I really can't have this impacting my ability to borrow money over $100 or a $250 Comcast bill or whatever it is. So you say, hey, if I pay this in full today, I need you to provide me a deletion letter. You need to tell me that this can be deleted, satisfied and delete this from my credit report. Don't just settle and say zero, paid in full. That's not going to work. You need the collection agency to agree to remove it from your credit report. If you just pay it to zero, again, the negative history is still there. It will still impact your score. However, if you get in a spot where you can get them to agree, and they will, to a deletion, then that way it's erased from your credit bureaus or credit history, your credit report, and your score will go right back up to where it should have been. And trust me, these collection agencies, these are how they work. If there's a $200 bill from Sprint Mobile, do they even exist anymore? I don't know. Let's say Verizon, $200 bill from Verizon. Okay. If you then say, or I'm sorry, the credit bureaus or collection agencies, I'm getting all tied up here. The collection agencies will buy that debt from Verizon because likely Verizon has tried to collect from you. You didn't pay. They sell the debt. They write it off as a company loss, bad debt, and then they send it to a collection agency. The collection agency is buying Verizon's debt for a shared percentage if they can collect, or they're paying them a small fraction of the bill, $20, $10, whatever. And then they're calling you, trying to get you to give $200. And then the collection agency is going to profit the difference. That's how it works. So they actually want to settle with you. They are a third party. They are not affiliated with Verizon. They bought the debt from them and they're trying to get you to settle with them so they can make money. So a lot of times they actually will agree to the deletion or removing it from your credit report, but you have to get that ironclad in writing from them saying, hey, if you do this, we will do this. Make sure you save that and make sure you get that taken care of and dot your I's, cross your T's. Don't pay them first without any agreement. Make sure everything's ironed out and you understand the process and the timeline, and then get that removed from your credit bureaus, whether they remove it or if you have to take the letter and then call the bureaus yourself and then get it removed that way. So, anyway, I hope that helps. It's something people don't realize a lot, but it's very, very important. And again, this you could be someone who always pays your bills and you didn't even realize you had a $10 collection. I've seen it. It's crazy, but it does happen. So keep that in mind. Watch out for your credit reports and your bureaus. And if those things pop up, that's how you're able to save your score a little bit. Is make sure you get that deletion letter and don't just pay it to zero. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next video.